Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 100 of Simply Magic. How about that? Episode 100. I am going to mark this a good jumping in point because we finished a big project, completely finished, basically, just last 2 episodes ago. So this would be a good place if you don't want to watch the prior 100 episodes and you want to jump in here to get to some of the hopefully more advanced stuff. I think this would be a good point. But so what we're going to do first is this episode. All we're going to do basically is a little show around. This is a small server. I am Fixit, and there's just like probably 5 of us playing. Let me see. I think it's 5. Yeah, there's 5 of us playing. So it's really small. It's a small group of friends who's been playing together for a long time, and um, we decided to do Simply Magic Pack, which is a pack with just only magic mods. We added 2 mods. We added a very slimmed down version of extra utilities and Decocraft for some of this build. My style of play is about 50-50 mods and building. I really enjoy building. I don't do a lot of it on camera, but it's a really good time. If you go back to episode 1, this is the first YouTube video I've ever done, and I don't really know what I'm doing. This is not a tutorial series, so for anyone looking for that, there are tons of great ones out there. Google is your friend. There are lots of great tutorials. Look, there's an elephant. But this is not one. This is basically just me playing the way I like to play and inviting anyone who wants to come along for the ride. So this is Spawn. We did travel when we first started, a little decent bit to the east, and found a little village to live in. But then eventually I decided that this was the best place to live, and this is my entrance to our Mage City. So here we go. This is a base show round today. No real mods, no real action. So here we go. So this is first and foremost the project that I've been on for a long time. It's Agthumcraft Inventarium, and it's amazing. If you haven't seen it, it's basically Magic AE. So say I want some steaks. So you just grab it right over here, and then this guy, that guy, that guy, we'll just throw it in, and it comes out the magic mirror into either the hungry chest, or if I'm staying close enough, or have my Betania ring of magnetization, it goes into me. Anyway, it is awesome. I don't have right now, I don't have these storage hooked up yet. This is a lot of just building blocks that I usually get in like bulk whenever I'm building. So I thought it'd be easier to just be able to go out of storage drawers. So I don't know yet. There are a few ways I could include this, but I haven't done it yet. The sorting system to actually sort it is an Ars Magica flicker system. Up here I have my flickers with a couple of light nexuses to aid speed, and it's going great. This side over here is not connected at the moment. It works fine. It's just not connected because I haven't sorted it out yet, but that's that. Let me show you the guts. So this is what I actually finished a few minutes ago. Down here I have things that I want imported into the storage drawers automatically, such as wool. That shouldn't be there, for example. Nuggets, wool, I think actually, you know what? Wool goes right here. I think that's wool. Anyway, so all the stuff I want automatically into the storage drawers, as long as it's touching and within maybe say 20 blocks or something, it goes right up in there. So that'll be fine. These ones, actually, I could do that with the redstone and glowstone and Vintium dust, because those are all going in storage drawers as well. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll do that soon. But all this other stuff, because what was happening is I was getting like a whole chest full of carrots, and that was supposed to have carrots and sugarcane and potatoes and all this stuff, but carrots were going faster, so I got a whole bunch of those. I don't want that. I want 1 stack of each. So of all these, and all these stuff I get in bulk from farms, either farms or mob farms, I have over there. This I have plans for. That is my charcoal farm. That has not been integrated yet, but I have plans for all that stuff. So then all this gets into these storage drawers. These are my 2 golems. They go fetch the stuff, and this is the brains of the inventarium. It's like a 10-part episode if you want to go watch it later. Pretty good. All right, this is my old storage room, and nothing to see here. Let's start at the top. So up here in my tower is Betania section. Not a lot to see here. I kind of got into it. All my mana is coming from potatoes from a potato farm being shot over there. It's on a timer, drops potatoes. No big deal. looks like the potatoes are not being farmed as fast as the timer would have it go. But anyway, all this stuff is fine. These are just Betania things. No big deal. This is my clay generation. I'm pretty proud of it. I had a cobble gen from Witching Gadgets, but what I found out is it was crashing the server. We had a whole thing around episode 95. The server crashed a few times. It seems like that block can turn into a ticking entity error. So, I removed it. I have enough clay for basically many, many, many lifetimes, but I'll just turn on just so you can see a demonstration. It turns into sand. Sand gets scooped up, put in there. The golem takes the sand, puts it over here by the clayconia. Then that gets scooped up and put in the clay. And then the clay gets taken down to... I'll show you around the city in a minute. To this place. Let me see. This is kind of like my factory sort of area, I guess. So, haha, even still not yet. Okay, up another floor. The clay gets sent over there. That gets cooked. That gets dumped in here. So, I have a lot. I'm gonna take off my ring. I don't want to suck up more stuff. I have a lot. This experience orbs were piling up, so I grabbed the brain in the jar, the amnesiac stone, and soul stone, and it seems to just be dropping it because I have a void jar underneath. So that at least is taking care of all of the experience orbs, no big deal. Here I could put glass in. This isn't automated at the moment. It could be. I'm using the Ars Magica system. Again, I had these cobble gens to make all the smooth stone that I needed. So that was all cooking here. But it's mostly turned off for now because I have more than I'll probably ever need. Down here, I have the guts of my great wood. So I am cooking all my great wood in kale factors. The kale factors produce Vintium dust as well as charcoal. That is going to come later, but the way that is getting here is... Let's see. Well, it's a hint. Oh, I guess I need flight. Alright, the way that's getting here is through this railway, which I have turned off at the moment because I don't want it to... I don't need it to fill anymore. It's completely full. So, the railway comes from over here. This is the timer. It starts the rail. Normal stuff over there. This is a greatwood tree farm, which actually probably... I could probably turn this off now at the moment because I'm not using anything. So I think I'm probably just voiding these out. I have 768 stacks of greatwood and 84 stacks of saplings. Yeah, so I'm probably good on that. These golems, your typical gather, plant, and chop golems. Over here, then, here was our only other crash is I had a empty golem attached to this, well, first this inventory, then it crashed, so I thought, well, maybe it doesn't interact well with the drawer. So then I put it down here, still didn't work. So that's when I started another Ars Magica Flicker sorting system, which is loading greatwood here, in here, and in here. I'm using lava crystals for heat. So what these are doing, these are breaking down for Herba and Sano. Those are the two, not Sano, I mean Victus. Herba and Victus, because they run the Lamp of Growth and the Lamp of Fertility. Seems to be a bug. These mirror jars don't work consistently. I'm not sure exactly what it is. They work at first if you put down two, but then later they don't. Well, these are supposed to be like ender jars for Essentia, but they don't seem to be working right. So that's a bug. I think there's actually another jar that will work. I don't like it as much as far as the crafting of it, but if it works, then I'll do that. So over here I have a leather farm. It's see, this is metal boots. It's the same one that should be attached to Victus Essentia, and these guys should be breeding, and this guy should be butchering them up, but they're not. This is a ritual of shepherd. It makes them grow fast, supposedly. I didn't really notice the difference, to be honest. So over here, I have my old animal farm that actually is working. It seems to be working great right now. I have a lot of chickens. It's the Ars Magica Animal Farm, and so they're supposed to breed. One is a habitat. Let's see, what's this? Progeny and butchery, right? So these are two light obelisks. They go up here, connect, okay. And then I use a clayconia because my broom kept getting stuck in corners. Anyway, so that seems to be working. We'll be able to take a look up here. The way this is run, I have a lamp also doubling this, where all my eggs are going into there, and this is getting sucked up and made into Victus, which powers this jar and this lamp, I think. Anyway, that's all that. So the raw stuff goes in here. This is where the, I guess, drops go. All the eggs go over there except for these ones because I thought I should have a a full batch of them in case I need them for crafting. If you go up or go in the front door, then you have sort of what. Well, that would be the kitchen area. This is kind of the kitchen, I guess, the cooking area. Oh yeah, look, I have all this, so that's pretty good. Um, the next one up is pork. Yeah, no pork. I emptied it. Let's see if there's any beef. Oh, there's some. So I guess it's working again. I don't know. Seems very intermittent of when it works and when it doesn't. But okay, it's working now. That's cool. Down here is going to be a kitchen area. I'm going to use some Decocraft and really make a, role-playing type of atmosphere there. I think that could be cool. So that is that. That's sort of my beginner area. This over here is my blood magic ritual of binding. I actually need to make the ritual of unbinding at some point, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. Anyway, I thought that would be kind of a cool build. This is what we did last episode, and actually, I'm not sure if I had it finished last episode, but it's working perfectly. So the way I did it is there's a golem with an inhibitor, so he's turned off. Whenever this barrel is attached to my home base inventory, any iron or gold that goes in will get put to this B space barrel, which then will go here, drop onto this pressure pad. When it's dropped on the pressure pad, this golem, the inhibitor turns off, this golem will grab a torch and bring it over here, put it there, starting this whole thing. And then after it turns into dust, this golem will see the dust, come over and drop it in, bring it into there, put it in there, and that will head back to my base and go into a slave into my drawers. So I should have iron and gold. Anytime I mine it, it should just be going. I had Vinium dust going too, but the problem is it would take a separate golem because Vinium dust, you don't have to cook it. It doubles, it turns into dust. So I turned that off for now. This is my blood magic church. This is where I guess my people come to worship the blood altar. I did a little bit of building in here. I think it looks kind of nice. I can make some potions here. This is probably not the permanent forever home, but it's okay for now. So up here, this is the one that I don't use this for crafting. This just always stays on. It's my orb. It just always stays and always keeps my life network full. Down here, if I just go down, I have, well, this is a farm. Ooh, look at all those items. I gotta deal with those items. That's not good. Okay, someone remind me, I gotta deal with those items. Anyway, typical Well of Suffering here, no big deal. But if you go on the other side, I did build. This is where I first tried out the white and black demon. I really liked it, thought it was cool. This is where you can summon demons. It's big enough for the tier 3 demons, which I haven't done yet, but it's happening down the road at some point. Alright, what else? What is this? Okay, so, is that it? Okay, oh yeah, so here is the former entrance, former storage room, former portal room, because all the portals are going to be going down this hallway into Portal Land. I think I'm going to make a different thing there. I started taking out my portals because I don't really love how it is, but this is my Agthumcraft zone, which I made an item thanks to Drew M. I finally made my Arcane Abacus, and I learned something. I learned that my if you scroll up here, my stability booster was 12, and I had all these lacking symmetrical parts because I had this. I didn't think about it, but I have this thing, which is, I don't know what this thing's called. I forget. Whatever this thing is called, locus, essential locus, maybe. Anyway, it's awesome. It shows that. But what these are stabilizers, and it didn't even occur to me that these aren't symmetrical because I had some on this side. So what I had to do was I had to double it over on this side. So this is Alchemy Golem, put stuff away, no big deal there. I have a Wisp Farm that is just basically automated. I'm just saving up Wisp. It will be nice. I'll be able to quickly get a single Essentia. Well, not single exactly. It has some other stuff, but mostly single Essentia out of that. Over here, I just have a stabilized node and my, what is this? Vinium Boss Silverwood Scepter, some gear, focus upgrades, that kind of stuff. Over here, I have some automated things. This is for Nitor. All you have to do is throw glowstone up there and then you get it. This is for... What the heck is this one for? Oh, yeah, this was my first attempt to get Herba, actually. Um, yeah, so I'm using Umbral Roses to get Herba. Right now it's off because this jar isn't connected to anything, but it will be. I will at some point again. See, this is on a network. It's a Thaumic Exploration bound jar. That's probably what I'm gonna have to use again. And over here you can make any golem just by throwing in the catalyst. It's really nice and really easy. No problem. This is just the normal one I use for everything. All right, so that's Thaumcraft. Cool. Let's go see the Wisp Farm since I have it. I think the Wisp Farm is a little different. It's a little bit different than my other builds. I had tried a couple things. I tried Blood Magic first, and for some reason, I don't know, it wasn't working. So this one I did this Wisp Farm using Betania. Cursed Earth underneath the spawner to always keep it going. I'm dropping carrots for mana. Carrots are giving me lots of mana, and these bell thorns that are killing the wisp. And then this guy over here is Hopper Hawk, collecting it, dropping it into a real hopper. Ah, he's getting me. Then the real hopper will take it back to my base. So, okay, well, you can just die from the bell thorns. Okay. Cool. Anyway, so this is an ongoing build that I'm not done yet. This is kind of an arcane district build. The whole thing, this whole city is set into 5 districts, if you will, I guess. This is the arcane district where I'm going to have like things like, well, Wisp Farms and, geez, I don't even know what else. You know, enchanting type of stuff, whatever. In here, I believe I'm going to do a custom tree here at some point as far as the build goes. I think that'll be really cool. This is actually kind of the front of the city. This might take a second to load. To get a little bit more performance, I actually reduced the amount of chunks the server was loading. And it seems to be working really well, but not really for this video right now. So this whole city was cut. Oh man, boy, that's annoying, huh? This whole city was cut into the side of a mountain. I farmed the whole thing out by hand using Ars Magica AoE dig spell. This is Conan Latch's place. It's really cool, but I don't want to steal their thunder for when they do a video next. But yeah. This district, I forget what this is going to be actually. What is this? Oh, Alchemy, right. This is going to be the Alchemy district. I forgot about that. Where I automate that stuff. These are the farms. So let's start with the first one I did. This is my normal crop farm. So over here, normal crops. Supposed to be a working bound jar. Mirror jar, I mean, but it doesn't work. So there's that. But I can probably fix that. All right. This is the first time I ever did the Ars Magica transport system, and I love it. It's awesome. Over here I have... What do I have over here? I have 2 rituals going. Call of the Zephyr, that gets everything in, and I have the one that cooks stuff. I forget what it actually is called. Or not cooks, I mean grows, because it will replant, which is awesome. So, anytime, as soon as Blood Magic, as soon as it harvests anything, which right now I think they might all be carrots for mana, but then it immediately replants it, so it's really sweet. Oh, you know what I just thought of? You know, I haven't been getting any carrots. I bet this is completely full. Oh, no. It's not. Oh, what? Do I have void upgrades? Hopefully I have void upgrades. Let me see. All the carrots are going in there. Now I set this at a lower... Well, a lower priority Ars Magic equals more chance it will go to there. You know, maybe I can't tell. It just occurred to me that Netherwort... Well, yeah, okay, it's still working. Great. Anyway, it's working fine. Over here I have a non-automated farm for now. I could automate it if I want to, but at the moment there's no real need. So over here I have these things all farmed. Let's take a look. I thought I'd do something a little bit different over here. This is my Umber Rose farm. Basically, I'm not going to bother to do it, but it's old school vanilla pretty much. It's on a timer, which I did with a magical hourglass, but there's water in all four corners, and this block is on a sticky piston. It gets pulled down, water goes. It gets pulled down for like 1 second. Water goes, and then the blood magic call of the Zephyr sucks it all up. And I have a beast space barrel. I use lots of beast space barrels since we don't have ender chests, which is stupid that we don't. This is a harvesting golem, which is perfect because he doesn't have to pick up. He just harvests these things: cocoa, sugarcane, and cactus. No big deal. That's it. He just harvests it, calls a Zephyr, pulls it down. It all gets sent, well, to here, and then I have a few Umber Roses that are getting sent over to that alchemy thing to break down into herba. These are potatoes. This is my Betania mana source. Again, another non-working mirror jar. It sucks, but same exact thing. I'm just using the two blood magic rituals to work on this one too. Okay, let's see. I have over here, if you come this way, I have a witch farm. I moved them using blood magic teleposers, I think. So here I have the 3 cursed earth. If I just do that, then the cursed earth will go underneath all 3 spawners. I have 2 witch spawners and a skeleton spawner for the bones because you see I built the whole city out of white. So let's head down here, down to the bottom. And here they are. They're just going to fall down. Even though I'm really far away from the spawners because of the cursed earth, they're going to be active, I think. Actually, I have the light on. I don't think that'll matter. And, yeah, and they just get sucked in. They get sucked in. Oh, right. This blood magic will push them against the spikes. Ooh. See him getting pushed back there? Some witches are really resistant. But he's getting pushed. He wants to kill me, but he can't. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so that works fine. Down here, I'm using extra utilities, I think. Yeah, I am. I'm using extra utilities just because I had done the other system so many times. And I'm trashing almost everything except for the couple things I want. Okay. So, oh, look, is that a baby cow? Yeah, baby cows now. It's working. It's working again. All right, anyway, might that be everything I've done? I think it might. I think that might be it, guys. That might be the end of what I've done so far. It took me 100 episodes to get there. That's a lot. But, yeah, base show round, huh? Let's see if I can get the back to load in. Maybe I have to go over there. So you can get a full look. I'd love to get the mountain. Check out how big the mountain is. Yeah, I dug this all out with Ars Magica. That was pretty serious. There you go. I think we can get the general scope. Conan Latch's place over there. But yeah, so this area over here is going to be a palace kind of situation. So I've left it wide open. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much where we're at after 100 episodes, guys. So I'm showing no signs of slowing down. I'm going to keep on going, keep on trucking. If you enjoy the series, you can like or subscribe if you want. That's all fine. But leave me a comment. The few comments I've gotten, I've really enjoyed some, little YouTube interacting. It's been really fun. So, anyway, yep, that's it. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you episode 101. 101 with more stuff that I don't really know how to do. All right, and as always, insert your own catchphrase here. You just gotta make one up. Longtime listeners already have theirs in their bag. They know what's up.